I lost 160 pounds all through diet and exercise, and here's how I prevented loose skin. I didn't.
Hi bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bestie, like the video because it helps with my algorithm. So in today's video, we'll be talking about loose skin after weight loss, because loose skin after weight loss is something that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's one of the biggest realities that comes with transforming your body. So I'll put the stitches together so that you watch. I'll be back share my true sense.
I lost 160 pounds all through diet and exercise, and here's how I prevented loose skin. I didn't. Loose skin is gonna happen, especially with extreme weight loss, right? It's gonna happen. This used to be completely filled up with body fat, and now it's just kind of hanging there, right? This was stretched out for 28 years. It's gonna deflate, you know? I thought, like a lot of people, that it would just kind of snap back into place, but it didn't. It didn't. And that's okay. That is a-okay, because I would take having the loose skin over the life that I had before the loose skin. Now, I am very fortunate that in 38 days, I'm getting my loose skin removed. I'm having the loose skin removed from my midsection, my lower midsection, and my upper thighs. And I am so excited, but I can tell you this, even if I wasn't getting the surgery, I would not regret losing the weight. Loose skin happens with weight loss. Don't let it stop you from going after your goals.
In the last 14 months, I have lost 42 kilos and I have gone from 107 kilos down to 65 kilos. If you were curious and you haven't seen my page, this is a photo of me of October last year, and this is a photo of me as of this week. And today I wanted to quickly jump on and talk to you about loose skin. So I obviously have lost a lot of weight and I do have loose skin. And I have a lot of girls in my comments and in my DMs asking if I got loose skin, how I manage loose skin, if I have videos of my loose skin. But what I really want to talk about is I have so many women in my comments and DMs saying that they're scared to start their weight loss journey because of loose skin. When I started my weight loss journey, that was one of the first things that I thought of when I was thinking about losing weight was, oh, loose skin, loose skin, loose skin. And let me tell you, my loose skin is nowhere near as bad as what I thought it was going to be. In fact, it's practically unnoticeable, and I think that I'm the only person that can actually see it. The insecurity that I get from the loose skin that I have since losing weight is absolutely nothing compared to the insecurity that I felt when I was an overweight person. And that is why I wanted to come on here and tell you that you do not need to be scared of loose skin. Because in your head, it is always going to be so much worse than what it actually will be. And it really isn't something to be afraid of, because like I said, my loose skin is the least of my worries and insecurities now. I had so many worse problems when I was overweight, down to sweating, my general health, my well-being, my activity levels, how I felt, my mentality, my emotions. My loose skin is nothing. And it's like, quite honestly, I have learned to embrace my loose skin. I don't feel insecure about it. I don't not wear crop tops or bikinis because of my loose skin. It is a testament to the journey that I have been on, because to do what I have done is so fucking hard, and it is an incredible journey, and I have loved every second of my journey, and I have learned to love and embrace my loose skin. Even though it is minimal, I love it. I really, really do. Because to get up and show up and do the work to lose that weight, your loose skin is just a testament to that, and it shouldn't be an insecurity, because it isn't one of mine. And it's the same thing with stretch marks. When women talk about the insecurity of stretch marks, it's natural and it's normal, and when you have done the work, no one is going to be judging you for having loose skin. They're going to be so fucking insanely proud that you did the work to get to where you are after you have lost that weight. I have never had anyone in my life negatively comment on my loose skin. I mention it to a lot of people, and a lot of people do naturally ask if I have loose skin, and I'm not afraid to show them, because yeah, I do have a little bit of loose skin, and I've never gotten a negative comment. I've never had anyone ask if I'm insecure about it, or oh, that's disgusting, or anything like that, because it really isn't something to be insecure about. People will always say, oh, it's really not that bad, or oh, you wouldn't even know that you had loose skin, or you would never even know that you were overweight. No one is ever going to judge you for loose skin, and you shouldn't judge yourself for loose skin, and you shouldn't let that stop you from starting your weight loss journey, because you are still going to feel a million times better in the clothes that you wear and the photos that you take with that little bit of loose skin that you may or may not get in comparison to being overweight. That little bit of loose skin that you may or may not get is going to be inconsequential to the amount of benefits that you are going to get from losing weight. You're not going to be sick, you're not going to feel insecure, you're going to be mentally better, emotionally better, so many benefits benefits that I have noticed in myself since losing weight. So I just wanted to come on and say, you don't need to be afraid of loose skin or be insecure about it. I have loose skin and I love it, and there is nothing that is ever going to make me feel insecure about it, because the journey that I have been on, that is just a testament to it, as I've said, and it's something to be proud of, and you should be proud of it when you do start that journey, or you are on that journey, and when you finish that journey. So please do not be afraid of loose skin, embrace it, start that journey. Don't let these things hold you back, because if I did it, then I know that you can do it too. So let's smash this journey together, not be afraid of little things with our body, and be healthier in 2025.
I've lost 60 pounds, and I see so many people in my comments question loose skin and do I have loose skin and how do you not have loose skin and where the loose skin go and like, yes, I have loose skin. I have loose skin between my thighs. I have loose, like, but I would take my breasts, loose skin. I would take this body, this loose skin, all of this over being overweight every day. If I had to pick, if I had a chance to choose every single day, I'm going to pick this body over an overweight body, over an overly tired body, over an uncomfortable body, over a insecure body. Like, I would choose this body over that body 1,000 times. So like, if loose skin is stopping you from losing weight, if you're afraid of loose skin, what are you afraid? What are you afraid of? What is there to be scared of? Because like loose skin, you could wear something compressive and straighten and hold it in, or you can just wear your loose skin proudly. You can go tighten it up. You go to the doctor. There's so many options. Or would you rather just be big? Would you rather just be big and overweight, or would you rather have loose skin? I'm not understanding. Because I'm gonna pick the loose skin every single time. Every time. My jiggle jangle, my bat wings. Every time.
So you're trying to lose weight, but you're worried about loose skin. I lost 64 pounds, and the first 55 pounds I lost quite quickly. So I do have some loose skin, and let me tell you how I dealt with it. First of all, I'm going to need you to forgive this. I swear I'm usually cute. Okay, so the first tip, nobody wants to hear it. And the only way to lose weight and not suffer with loose skin if you've got a significant amount of weight to lose is to lose it slowly. I'm sorry. First thing is hydrate. Hydration does help you burn fat, but you really, really want to drink a lot of water and add electrolytes to your water if you can. If you don't have electrolytes, you can add pink Himalayan sea salt, or I think just regular like sea salt. I also add sea moss, which just has a bunch of like electrolytes in it. You don't just need to drink a lot of water, you need to drink water that's high in minerals so that it can penetrate your cells. On the topic of water, I know everyone says that they do this. Most people don't, but you need to shower, and you need to shower every single day. I know you think your lotion is great, but really the only way for your skin to absorb moisture is through water. And then with your skincare products, you want to focus on products that seal that moisture in. It's okay if they add extra moisture, so you can use like lotions and stuff, but you really want something that's like oil-based to seal the moisture in your skin. That helps with elasticity. Another skincare tip, and I do this once or twice a week, is retinoids or tretinoin. You can mix this in with your moisturizer and use it specifically on the areas of your body that have the most fat or that have the most stretch marks. The likelihood is if you have stretch marks in an area where you need to lose a lot of fat from, the skin's gonna struggle with elasticity. Retinoids and tretinoin and retinol are the most researched way to boost skin collagen. People take collagen supplements and the research really doesn't support the effectiveness of that. So you want to be using tretinoin or retinol. It's expensive, but it works. And lastly, build muscle. Building muscle is not going to stop you getting loose skin. However, it will make the area look a little bit more plump, so it doesn't droop and sag as much.
Y'all want to know what loose skin could look like on your stomach after losing 150 pounds? Let me show you. Let me pull it down a little bit so you can see there's my pelvic. Breathing out. This is what it can look like, and I still have a lot to lose, so some skin. But for 150 smack fucking roos, baby, I will take it. I believe that it could be possible for you to snap back in the best way that you can. Even if you do end up having more loose skin, don't let that be a reason to not lose the weight, to not get active. Believe that you'll be able to get the cosmetic surgeries, the cosmetic help that you need. Do what's best for your body. I do have some tips that you can do to greatly minimize the amount of loose skin that you have. The only thing I did have for cosmetic removal is a reduction and a lift, because there's nothing you could do about this, you know. Midsection and my arms and my back, which my back is super stubborn, I have not had anything done. Believe.
I used to weigh 300 pounds. I've lost 170 pounds, and I'm gonna show you my loose skin. Be prepared to be shocked in the best way possible. Okay, this is the loose skin that I have after losing 170 pounds. Essentially, I have a saggy belly button. I know it's not a big thing. I'm like so self-conscious of it, like to the point where, you know, like tape. Okay, so if you're not fat, you're not gonna get this. There's tape you can buy to like tape up your bits and pieces. I have it, where I'll like buy tape to tape my skin up, okay? I'm super self-conscious of it, but I shouldn't be. It's not a big thing. Like, I lost 170 pounds. Why do I care about a saggy belly button? It's not a big thing. My arms, this is what I have. Really, I mean, it's not much. This is kind of my own fault because I don't work out my arms. My legs, I have cellulite, but I lost 170 pounds. So if you want to lose weight, do not get hung up on, I'm afraid I'm gonna have saggy skin. Don't let that stop you, because I lost 170 pounds. I have not had any weight loss surgery. It took me 4 years to lose the weight. So is it genetics? Is it because it took me 4 years to lose the weight? Is it because I'm 35? I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you, even though it took me 4 years to lose the weight, and I do think that is actually a big part of it, if Ozempic was a thing when I started my weight loss journey, I absolutely would have used it without a single doubt in my mind. I would have used it, and I would have had probably, maybe, I don't want to say, I don't know, maybe I would have had more loose skin. I don't know, but I just would have embraced it. So anyways, the whole point.
This comment is a response to me complaining about how I look. For context, I am 24 years old. I've lost over 260 pounds over the last 4-ish years, and I am left with a lot of loose skin, about 30 to 40 pounds. My current insurance will not cover any of the procedures despite extensive medical documentation due to age risk factor, which after calling is basically, hey, you're young, you've been fat your entire life, and you also haven't had any children, so you can regain all the weight back, and we would have wasted all our money. Anyways, as you can see from my upper body, I obviously do not have a lot of fat in this upper area of my body. If I turn my arm to a certain angle, you can see the natural silhouette of where my arm would be without all the loose skin. However, when I reveal how my arm looks, of course you see, you know, the natural figure of my arm and then all this loose skin hanging here. This loose skin is also very discolored because I deal with welts, tears, abscesses, etc. This is what it looks like from a different angle. As you can see, it literally just almost folds completely into itself. There's nothing I can really do to fix this besides surgery because I have lymphedema stage 2 or 3, the doctor said, in my arm, so it can only be removed through surgery. If I were to get loose skin surgery, I would primarily get my arms and possibly my stomach or chest. However, I was quoted about $30K for it, so I don't know.
Hey Frenchie, I really appreciate this comment, but your girl does have some loose skin. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit, just so you don't think I'm not normal. I do have some. It might not be as bad as some other people, but that's because I've always kind of been a little bit, I don't want to say athletic because I've never been really much into sports, but I still do have some loose skin. I mean, yeah, I'm super toned too, but I got some loose skin. Ooh, baby. Sorry, just had to do that. But yeah, I do have some loose skin. I think it's inevitable when you've been 310 pounds and you currently weigh 183 pounds. I think it's inevitable. Also, a little bit back here. Look at that little roll. Yeah, I have a little bit, but it's okay because you know what? I feel amazing.
If you see, my arm looks really good here because I got good at the angles. Also looks good here. And I go side, you see I have all of this extra skin since losing 100 pounds. And I work out 6 days a week, every week, for over 10 years since losing this weight. Pilates, strength training, all of it. But it doesn't matter how much muscle I build, I will always have this skin. It's the harsh truth of losing weight that kind of sucks, is that you have to deal with the extra skin. I also have it on my chest since nursing my kids for 4 years, and again, losing all of this weight. When I was down my first 75 pounds, my first gift to myself was removing some skin on my lower stomach, but then I lost another 25 pounds and had 3 pregnancies. You'll see I still have some skin on my stomach, but it's looking pretty good. Getting that initial skin removed actually motivated me to want to work out more and feel more confident in my body. So my second gift to myself after keeping my weight off for an additional 10 years is doing this and this. So say goodbye.
How we lost 154 pounds with no loose skin. So when we started, we looked like this. This is everything we did to prevent it, and this is how you can too. One is lose weight at a steady rate and don't cut your deficit too low. Aim to safely lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. Okay, so number 2 is strength training. Building muscle provides structural support to the skin. We have done body pump for over 3 years now. Supplement collagen and omega-3 to promote collagen production. We have done this at the start of our weight loss journey and we can definitely say it works for us. Okay, so stay hydrated. So drinking water is crucial for maintaining skin elasticity and hydration. We drink 3 liters a day. Minimize sugar intake. Excessive sugar can break down collagen, which is crucial for tired skin. Okay, of course have sugar, but everything in moderation. While lifestyle changes definitely do help prevention, genetics do play a big role in this, so don't be disheartened if you struggle with it.
I've lost 117 pounds over 3 years, and I get a lot of questions on how I avoided loose skin. Everyone's saying, oh, you don't have loose skin. How do I avoid it? And we're going to answer every single question. Number one thing I think is to lose weight slowly. Losing weight 1 to 2 pounds a week helps the skin retract back at a good pace, right? If that makes sense. When you lose weight super fast, your skin doesn't have time to react and like retract back as nice as you probably want it to. So losing weight slowly is gonna be honestly better. I also recommend just walking, strength training, if you want to lift weights, if you want to do a class, Pilates, all of that is going to help as well. The biggest thing, they're all big things, but being hydrated and well moisturized, hydration improves the quality of your skin, and being well moisturized. I drink a ton of water a day, like a gallon, and I drink electrolytes, and I drink an Olipop, so I just drink a lot of liquids. Then I moisturize. Every shower I exfoliate, and I come out and I put little vitamin E oil, or this is the Embryolisse face and body. I use this on my face and body. I love this lotion. I will be buried with this lotion. But being well hydrated is going to help the skin quality, and it's going to help in the overall like appearance and loose skin. The next thing, I did a lot of sauna steam. I feel like it's good to exfoliate and sort of like, I don't know, every time I go in the sauna, I feel like my skin feels tighter. So look into that. I don't know if that's a placebo effect, but I do notice like every time I go in the sauna, my skin feels tighter. It feels plump. Like it just feels better overall. And I think that helps the overall appearance as well. Next is going to be exfoliation. I use this to exfoliate. I found it like 9 months postpartum, and I dry brush before every shower or at night. It is exfoliating. I think it feels good. I do it towards my lymph nodes, so wherever your lymph nodes are, and then like your stomach. It just helps break up the fascia and the skin quality and exfoliate. Like it helps with cell turnover because you're exfoliating. I don't do this as consistently anymore. I should. I just keep forgetting. But wood therapy and like almost like foam rolling. Like I love to foam roll. You can't really foam roll your stomach, but like your legs and everything. It just helps break up the fascia, gets blood flow, and then just moves the skin a little bit. Like I think you got to exercise the skin, if that makes sense. Finally, I use a belly binder for like a really long time, almost like I would say 6 to 9 months religiously after I gave birth, just because I gained so much weight. Belly binder kind of provided support, but it like almost helped the skin sort of stay up and not being pulled down by gravity. Okay, it was heavy. I gained 100 pounds. Like it's gonna be heavy. So I didn't want it to I wanted to shrink back as I lost fat, but I wanted it to be like this, help the skin sort of retract into place. It wasn't super tight. It wasn't like a super tight waist trainer. It just sort of like held me in. It gave me support. It was like a couple good things. Gave me support, but also helped the skin retract back. I hope those tips help. The biggest thing is You need to be consistent with it. You can't just do one thing one day and expect not to have loose skin. It's like a constant effort, and don't beat yourself up if it's not perfect.
How did I lose 80 pounds and manage to not really have loose skin and manage to still have a feminine hourglass shape at the end of it? The reason is I built a ton of muscle. I trained like I wanted to get bulky the entire time I was losing weight. I didn't lose the weight first and then decide after, okay, now I need to build muscle. That's so inefficient. It's going to take you forever to get to the body you want. If you want to optimize your time and your fat loss phase, use that to build muscle simultaneously. Being obese and starting from a huge starting point like I did at 260, that is like a prime position to lose weight and build muscle at the same time while also having it be sustainable. If you want to not have that much loose skin when you're done, if you want to have an actual hourglass, more feminine-esque shape when you're done losing weight, you need to build the muscle under it. That's really the only solution. No cream's gonna get you that, no pill's gonna get you that. It's muscle.
That's a video, besties. I'm just here just to add on like what I think about today's video. We are talking about lose skin after losing some weight. Bestie, when you lose a lot of weight, especially if it has fast, your skin does not always shrink back right away. For some people, it bounces back a little. For others, it hangs, and that can bring a lot of mixed feelings. You feel proud because you did the hard work of losing the weight, but at the same time, you may feel insecure because the mirror now showing sagging arms, a soft stomach, or folds that were not there before. It can make you feel like your body is not matching the effort you put in, and honestly, that can be really discouraging. But the truth is, loose skin is not a punishment, it's a proof that you have changed your body and that you can go through something huge. When you think about skin, remember it's an organ that stretches with weight gain. And when the weight is gone, it doesn't always snap back like elastic. Age plays a big role too because younger skin has more collagen and elasticity, while older skin takes longer to respond. Genetics also matters because some people naturally have tighter skin and recover fast. And then of course the amount of weight loss makes difference. If someone loses 20 pounds, it's not the same as someone lose 100 pounds. That's why each person lose skin journey is so unique. You can't compare yourself to others because your body's healing process is it's your own. For many people, the hardest part about loose skin is the mental side. You might feel embarrassed at the gym or in a relationship, thinking people are staring. You may even avoid wearing a certain clothes because of how it makes you feel. Some people say they even hide under layers because the sagging skin makes them uncomfortable in their own body. This is where it becomes more than just physical issue. It's emotional. You work so hard to reach a healthy place, but then self-consciousness comes back in new form. And that's something a lot of people don't expect until they experience it themselves. The good thing is there are ways to improve the appearance of loose skin. It doesn't mean you erase it completely, but you can make it better over time. Building muscle is one of the most powerful tools because when you replace fat with lean muscle, it fills out the skin and gives your body a firm look. Strength training, body weight exercises, and resistances workout really help to shape your flame underneath, which can reduce the sagging appearance. Staying hydrated and eating nutrition foods with vitamins like C and E also plays a in supporting skin healthy. Since they boost collagen production, these small daily habits add up and help your skin slowly adjust to the new vision of you. Another thing to keep in mind is patience. Skin tightening takes time, sometimes months, even years. A lot of people get discouraged after a few weeks of working out and say nothing is changing, but skin doesn't transform overnight. Just like weight gain didn't happen in one day, neither does tightening. If you stay consistent, your body does not adapt. But after years, the skin is still bothering you. There are medical options like surgery or skin tightening treatment. Some people choose tummy tucks, arm lifts, or other procedures, and all that's a big decision. For some people, it's life changing because it removes the reminder of the body and helps them feel fully confident in the new one. But even beyond the solution, the most important part is acceptance. Loose skin is a sign of progress, not failure. It shows you push yourself, you overcome habits, and you put in the discipline that many people can't. Instead of seeing it as something ugly, shift your mindset to see it as a badge of honor. It doesn't take away from your beauty or success. Your body has carried you through a transformation, and that's so powerful. When you start viewing it that way, the shame slowly goes or it loses its power. There are people who will never understand this struggle, but there are also many who do, and you're not alone in it. Sharing your journey, whether with friends, support groups, or even online, can help you feel less isolated. When you see others proudly living their best life with loose skin, it encourages you to embrace your own. And that's the key, living life like that. Don't wait until your skin is perfect to wear the clothes you love, to go to the beach, or to feel confident in your relationship. If you keep waiting for perfection, you are missing out on living. Loose skin may not have an easy fix, but it doesn't erase the fact that you achieved something incredible. You proved to yourself that you could change your body, your health, and your life. The sagging skin doesn't cancel that out. It highlights the depth of your journey. Every wrinkle, every fold, every stretch is part of the story of how far you've become. You earn the right feel proud of yourself. Reflection, okay? Instead of hiding, embrace it, because the truth is confidence shines brighter than any flaw, or when you are on your own. People will see your strength, not your skin. So that's a video for today, bestie. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you in my next episode. Bye bye.